Cry woe, destruction, ruin, and decay. The worst is death, and death will have his day. The character of Richard II speaks these lines in the eponymous play by the Bard of Avon. Shakespeare is, according to a genealogy website called Forebears, the 59,433rd most common surname in the world. Although they say there are over 30 million unique surnames in the world, it is not all that common. Joe Shakespeare was a coal miner at Cessnock, New South Wales. He had been born at Lambton, New South Wales in 1883. A genial fellow, he had been a boxer. One of his fights was against Les Darcy, the Australian heavyweight champion, who beat Shakespeare in 7 rounds, and later a boxing promoter. Joe was also a soldier, serving with the 20th Battalion in the Great War. Elected to the Cessnock Council in 1928, he served 3 times as mayor, in 1931, 32 and 33. In 1934, he was a member of a delegation which visited the USSR to make a report to Union members on working conditions in Soviet mines. Old Joe, as he was known, was one of the most popular, respected and well-known men in the Cessnock district. He arrived for work at the No. 2 colliery on his first day back after the Christmas break, on the 9th of January 1935. That same morning he was struck by a gall of coal that broke his thigh and 2 ribs. Although his injuries were serious, they weren't thought to be life-threatening. However, he died on Friday morning, 11th of January, aged 51. His funeral was one of the largest seen in the district, with the cortege 2 miles long. There were no more deaths in the mine until the last day of the working year, the 20th of December 1935. On that day, at 1:20 p.m, a fall of coal caught 2 men. Tom McGann managed to stumble out of the way with only bruising. His mate was not so lucky, his skull being crushed. The man who died was named Tom Shakespeare. Tom and Joe were not related, but incredibly, the only 2 deaths that occurred in that mine in 1935 were both named Shakespeare. Cessnock No. 2 colliery was closed in 1955.